Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to And I got a clown, baby, oh, damn, yeah, say, your mind is so full of red. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Your eyes may look like hell. Yeah, but in your head, baby, I'm afraid you don't know where it is. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Tears are running down your day, and your friends, baby, they treat you like a guest. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love.
Oh, you're muted on your awesome intro. Do it again.
I just found a fucking song to love, I'll tell you that. I did it, didn't I? I did it. I did it. This was my turn.
Give it your all.
I was all excited. I had to like refine the energy. Well, let me tell you, I fucking love that song, and I love those singers singing that freaking song. That's how you open up a Friday night karaoke podcast.
Oh,
Joe Rubin.
damn.
Wow.
Damn. That
was
is
Gregory.
exactly right. That is how you open a podcast. That is
And-
full high energy. Loved it.
Really, it was Khara, Gregory, and Rachel de Barra singing "Somebody to Love" by Jefferson Airplane, and that again is how you start the FNK Ladies' Night.
Do you remember Jim Carrey singing this in that Cable Guy movie?
No, but I
He
love
sang-
the Cable Guy movie.
don't
Cable
remember
Guy.
Really? You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember it.
Come on. Oh my God. All right,
Oh
that's your
my
homework.
God.
That's
Yeah,
your homework.
I need to go watch
Yeah.
it. I mean, I love
He's
all
singing
those old movies.
karaoke this song in the Cable Guy. Dude.
How can I not know this?
I
This
know.
is
it's
horrible.
disappointing.
I'm the worst ever.
Wow.
So, I am Mike Wiston. I am the co-host and co-founder of the Friday Night Karaoke Podcast and the Friday Night Karaoke Facebook group.
And I am Joe with the same exact title. And you may have noticed I got a brand new shiny setup here. It looks a little different, taking a little bit to get used to. I'll talk about it more in a few minutes.
It
but
sure
it's
is
very
sexy.
exciting. Very exciting. Very
Sure
exciting.
is.
Yeah. Much better than my AirPods.
Sure is.
Oh, you know what? You made the joke 4 times. I finally got it. I get it. I got it.
Wink.
You have
For
to
anyone
wink with
listening,
both
I'm making
eyes.
very deliberate winks at my partner here and co-host.
I just thought you had some sort of like stigmatism or something in your eye. You were
I
like,
do have
you
a
know.
stigmatism.
All right.
Thanks for noticing. So this is 51. This is episode number 51. We've been doing this for 51 weeks. We're crazy enough to keep doing this for 51 weeks. It has been phenomenal. we had the pleasure, we mentioned this before, of going down to Texas for a conference, and we hosted a Friday night karaoke FNK IRL in real life get together. Isabel Aguilar and her husband Luke Fellu, it was, and some other folks all came down to join us. We got these neat little
we did. Check these shot glasses out.
Yeah, these
Aren't
little
they
Texas
nice?
shot
There we
glasses.
go.
Thank you, Isabel.
Aren't they
and
awesome?
husband.
Thank you so much.
And you know what? We're going to do a shot right now. So, Dubrovsky.
Dabrowski.
Nothing like a shot at 10:30 in the morning.
Once in his lips.
I know. Once you pop the fun, don't stop. So,
Yes.
Anyway, this is FNK Ladies Night, and we will be featuring some of the fine ladies of Friday Night Karaoke in this podcast.
That's right. It is Ladies Night here at FNK, and ladies drink free all night.
All night.
So, yeah, all night. So,
Yeah.
if you're a lady listening to this podcast, drink.
I brought my skirt.
We already paid for our booze, man.
So, coming up next, we have another phenomenal artist from the Friday Night Karaoke community, Miss Postmodern Jukebox herself.
The
queen of jazz and of jazz hands. Is it jazz?
Queen of jazz hands?
I guess I've never actually seen
her. All right.
do
She's the
jazz
queen of jazz hands.
Queen of postmodern jukebox style awesomeness, lounge style music. This is Karen Kohler, and she'll be singing Save Me From Myself by Christina Aguilera. Give it a listen.
It's not so easy loving me. It gets so complicated. All the things you gotta be. Everything's changing, but you're the truth. I'm amazed by all your patience. Everything I put you through. But you've got that royal flash. I know it's crazy every day. Well, tomorrow may be shaky, but you'll never turn away. Don't ask me why I'm crying, 'cause when I start to crumble, you know how to keep me smiling.
mean, you saved us from a mediocre podcast along with the other phenomenal artists on this podcast. That was absolutely incredible. Talk about a voice that soothes the soul. Karen Kohler.
You know what? That was ridiculously good. Her voice is amazing. Amazing. She's been on what? American Idol contestant, like one of the finalists.
We got really far through that
like
process.
Amazing. I mean, and she does this lounge singing voice that's just like there's no.
I
other.
didn't see a single jazz hand in that entire performance.
I know.
I'm so disappointed.
Karen, it's a real disappointing thing that you were not the queen of jazz hands during that entire show.
No,
and at the end,
look, just do this.
We should ask all of our singers to, at the end of the song, be like, unmute Mike. You know, just to remind you.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah, right at the end. Just working into the song. Remind us.
Yeah.
We need a little bit of help.
I know.
We
get a countdown so we know when the song's going to end.
And you're our friend, and you're our friend, and you're our friends. But
Yeah.
you didn't put it in the end of your song. You're not our friend.
I know I did. I'll work on it. So anyway,
so that was Karen Kohler. Was saving
It
for
was
myself,
Karen
Christina
Kohler.
Aguilera.
And she is freaking awesome. Longtime member. Fantastic. Love her voice. So really quickly on my new setup here. So I got a Shure microphone. And why did I get this? Because we were actually down at Podfest. And I know I asked myself and then answered my own question in a weird literary.
Well, let me tell you.
I know. Why do you ask? I'll tell you. Right. So we were down at Podfest and we saw the folks at Shure Microphone. And we told them all about Friday Night Karaoke and the upcoming mic drop competition. And they loved it and they wanted to get involved. And they decided they wanted to sponsor the upcoming competition. So they've donated a couple of microphones to give out to the winners. One for us, of course, which is, like, you gotta write that in there. And, I'm using my own little crappy microphone. So they hooked us up. They wanted it to sound better. And what?
You gotta drink your own Kool-Aid, right?
You gotta. So they wanted us to sound a little bit better because we sounded a little mediocre. So now we sound better. And we have a couple of microphones to give out. Hold on. Because this is one of the grand prizes. It is the MV7 microphone that we're giving out to the winner of the next mic drop competition. We're going to announce that date very shortly.
No, we have the date.
What?
It's August 1st to the end of August.
Are you sure?
It's 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31. So that would be August. That's 31 days. August 1st to August 31st is going to be the next official mic drop challenge. That is the official date. Those are the dates. You'll get
entry
the details.
Those are the entry dates.
That's when you actually
put that's when you submit a song to the mic drop
songs
challenge.
In, and you'll have a chance to win a Shure microphone and a whole bunch of other really cool shit.
Yes, we're going to announce a bunch of other prizes too. It's going to be
one of the most fun events that we host, and we actually have Asmund Bully Jones on our moderator team to thank for that. He came up with the idea originally for the very first one, and
he offered to run shot class as well. I got right in the beginning. He made us these awesome FNK shot glasses, and I'll be drinking my next shot out of the FNK shot glass from Asmund Bully Jones.
Well, you can pour that shot while Monica West sings Tennessee Whiskey. How appropriate!
Oh my God, let me drink Dabrowski Tennessee Whiskey as well.
Oh my God!
Yes, I got all the swag here today. I'm swagged up.
All right. So again, it's going to be Monica West singing Tennessee Whiskey. Chris Stapleton, give it a listen.
Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. Yeah, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey. As Tennessee whiskey.
I mean, she just turned our podcast into a honky tonk. Who
Oh,
needs a shot when you
yeah.
got that? I mean, that was
wow.
fan.
That song was as smooth as
freaking-
Tennessee whiskey, dude. That
Oh my god, it really
was phenomenal.
Like, I could listen to it again.
I know. You know what? Do it again.
Okay, done. All right, this
All
is now the Tennessee Whiskey Podcast. I am
Who
the
was
host,
that?
co-founder of the Tennessee Whiskey Podcast.
Who was that?
That was going to be Monica West with Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. And just, wow, what a way to
Amazing.
bring Ladies Night home.
Amazing.
great.
That is definitely a ladies' night song. Like
Oh, yeah.
brought it home perfectly.
I mean,
think.
it's a bar. It's a very much a bar
Yeah.
song. And
Is it a ladies' night song?
It's an everything song. I mean,
It's an
like,
everything
you know,
song,
you-
right?
you can't-
I mean,
Tennessee Whiskey goes with everything. You know,
It-
going to church.
you know
Tennessee
what? It
whiskey.
sure does. It sure does. And you know what? I just noticed you got the Chiron floating at the bottom of the screen there. That's fantastic.
I know. It's FNK Ladies Night, episode 51. Let me tell you, if you're listening to this on audio, you can actually watch the video where you can see this cool little thing scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You can actually watch
How?
the video
How do you do
that
this?
we're talking about. So you hear
How?
us reacting to these videos and talking them up. These phenomenal singers from the Friday Night Karaoke community, and that's exactly where you can find it. The Friday Night Karaoke community exists on Facebook. Go into your Facebook app, type in Friday Night Karaoke in the search bar, and go ahead and join the group. A page in the group will show up.
How much does it
Join the
cost?
group.
It sounds expensive.
Limited time only. It's going to be free.
If your last name begins with A to M, it is free for you to join today.
But my last name starts with a W.
I'm sorry. N to Z is $600 today.
Well,
But it's free tomorrow.
I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for. Coming up next, we have Jennifer Adams, another staple of the Friday Night Karaoke community. You'll see her joining all your awesome collaborations out in Smule Land. You'll see her posting up tons of just mind-blowing songs across every possible genre, really pushing the envelope. This is Jennifer Adams singing Only Time by Enya. You know, Enya, the only song I could think about was that.
Hey, keep going.
That's all I got. Return to Innocence, right? Like the one song back in like the 90s when it came out, like
that,
grunge was on like, and all that. Huge. And then that would come on like the grunge channels and stuff. And like, you're like, it just, one of these things doesn't
grunge.
belong with the other.
No, it's grunge.
Isn't kind of the same.
And it was all grunge all the time.
It was so like, it just didn't make sense. It's like these monks, you know, singing some shit. And like, you had no idea what was going on. It's like, you know, and it's catchy. It's like, you know, you find yourself walking down the street later. You're like, I'm
gonna have that fucking song stuck in my head for the next 9 years again. I just got it out.
I know, right? Jennifer Adams with Only Time by Enya. Give it a listen. stuck in the enchantment zone, folks. I swear time just stood still with that
I know
amazing
that was
rendition.
grunge as fuck, dude. That was awesome.
Jennifer Adams with Only Time by Enya. Look, add that to the list of songs I will never attempt, only because when I sing, I tend to sound like a mentally challenged duck stuck in a freaking bear trap, and that's the wrong kind of song for that, you know?
I'm slowly putting together that visual. You know what? You know what? Normally, I encourage you to do stuff like, you can do this, Mike. You got a positive attitude. I'm gonna say, don't ever sing Enya, dude.
No.
You're not gonna.
And you and I, as founders of Friday Night Karaoke, can we do the?
You know what? Now you know what? I'm changing my entire advice I gave you a minute ago. I think we should both do that as a duet.
Oh my god, that would be the greatest duet ever in the history of the universe.
You know what? We gotta get Christoph Crafton to do like an electric, like grunge, like rock metal version of electric grunge rock metal.
That would actually be
version
really badass.
of this.
And I just want Katie Rose in the background doing her scream.
Yes. All right.
Let's go, Genesis!
Oh my god, dude. That'd be crazy.
Genesis! There's the duck.
There it is.
There you go.
Hey,
speaking
where
of
can
birds,
people listen to this podcast if you're not already listening to this podcast while you're listening to this podcast? Where can they also listen to
if you're
this
watching
podcast?
the podcast, and you're not listening to it on your
Yes.
favorite listening platform, you can actually find this by typing in Friday Night Karaoke in any of your favorite listening platforms. That includes Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Castbox, Google Podcasts, Amazon, Audible, and unfortunately, Stitcher is closing. You're not going to get to listen on Stitcher anymore. Stitcher's done. Stitcher's shutting down. One of the very first podcasting apps ever. It paved the way back before podcasting was a thing, and it was hey, we're gonna make this app, and you're just gonna listen to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't really a thing. It was radio. Radio was the thing, but not like, I'm gonna go listen to this episode of something. And Stitcher really paved the way for that. And they were sold to Sirius XM a while back, and Sirius XM is shutting them down.
Good job, Sirius. Way to pay for that. And
I mean, they're keeping Stitcher Studios, but they're getting
money
rid of
well
the-
spent.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, it's sad. I mean, I'm not that sad because I've never actually used the Stitcher app.
I know, but it's
myself.
been around. It seems like it
But
just
I know
should be
about
there,
it.
even though we never use it.
It's OG as
honestly, that's
fuck.
probably why they're shutting down, because
Yeah,
No, never used
when they actually do shut down, we got pour
they
one
went
out
have
for
to
them.
pour one for my homies.
Yeah,
right?
pour one into my
Mm.
mouth for the.
I'm not that way. I don't want to waste. This is good whiskey.
Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
is
pour it
good
on my
whiskey.
keyboard, and the whole thing is gonna short circuit. And I'm gonna
Hi,
work
everyone.
anymore. That my house is apartment's gonna light on fire.
Oh man!
Yeah.
All right, we
Stitcher
have
shut
more
down,
songs
and
to get
so
to.
did Mike.
we've left Jennifer's freeze frame up there for far too long. I'm sure she's thrilled about that.
So it reminds me, I said this in the previous podcast, but that reminds me right there. It's just like I had a flashback. So if you haven't heard the episode, this is gonna be fresh, and if you have heard it, welcome. You get to listen to it again. I went to an Ozzy Osbourne concert, recently. I mean, I say recently, last 5 years.
Your
I went to an Ozzy
favorite
Osbourne
fucking
concert
story, dude.
at Ozfest, and he's on stage. And he's an old dude who's like just out there. He's done so many drugs that he doesn't know who he is or where he is or what's happening at this particular moment in time. And he had like a freaking fire hose, and he's like spraying it on the audience like this, which is really cool, until he forgets he has it, and he's just standing there holding it like this, singing the song, and like some dude in the pit is just getting fucking destroyed by this fucking fire hose, and the roadies have to come out and take the thing away from him, and I'm like dying, and that's what I just did to Jennifer.
Dude,
I'm like, all right, this is good.
you just left it up there. Nice. You know what, though? No matter how many times I hear that story, I fucking love it.
It's so good
I
because you
love
can
it.
visualize it happening.
I can see
You're
it.
like, you can see it.
Yeah,
You know
some
Ozzy.
dude
You've
just
seen him.
Almost 8 million gallons of water.
One dude. Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, he's like, you got this.
Oh, metal. All right. Coming up next, we have Carly Bird from the Friday Night Karaoke community singing "Falling in and Out of Love" by Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is actually my wife's favorite singer. Well, I've never bought her tickets to an Alicia Keys concert because I am, in 14 years of marriage, a horrible, horrible husband.
Hint.
Hint for the big number 15 coming up.
I'm gonna do that wink thing that you did, where you're like, you should get that. You should, yeah.
So here's Carly Bird with Falling In and Out of Love by Alicia Keys. Give it a listen.
Do it.
I keep on falling and I love with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good. At times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Oh, I never felt this way. After you give me so much pleasure, cause me so much pain. Just when I think I've taken more than what a fool would, I stop falling back in love with you. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Oh, baby, I I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. I'm falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Falling.
Was that falling in and out of love, or was that falling in and out of heaven? Because wow, that voice,
That was
that
amazing.
delivery
All right,
was.
I'm gonna remind you to press the switch screen button. There you go. Yep, it's
So
just-
good.
yeah.
We're so glad to be here.
But continue what you're saying, because that was freaking amazing. Amazing.
Incredible. Like I mean, the voice, the delivery, as I mentioned. I mean, it just I felt every piece of that.
You know, I don't know how so many of these people are just not famous. It boggles my mind how we have so much amazing talent on FNK.
Maybe
These
it's a
people
choice.
should all have record contracts.
I think it's
it's
all just a
insane.
choice. I mean, it's a matter of like it's not just
True.
a voice. It's not just a voice that gets you famous. It's the choice that gets you famous. So you decide, I want that, and then if you have the talent and the right circumstances, then you become famous. I think a lot of the people in the community,
everything in
they
life. That's-
truly love music. I mean, just like you and I. Like, I mean, you and I would never be famous for our voices ever.
No.
Maybe you. Maybe you.
Maybe.
But yeah, maybe. But my point is, I feel like a lot of the people in our community could be if they actually went out and decided that this is something I want.
Right.
I'm gonna
Right.
go get it.
It's I guess it's like that in everything. It's every career, everything that you want to achieve in life. Or it's that. It just
Yeah.
it's amazing though. Like what I was getting at was the level of talent that we have. You know, and watching these folks sing from from their homes, from their kitchen, right? These aren't recorded in a big recording studio with professional engineers and sound equipment and sound deadening things on the walls, and they don't have all this stuff. These people are recording just right from their kitchen or their living room or whatever it is, and it sounds amazing. We should
invite some of the people from like Sony Music and like all those like into Friday Night Karaoke just to hang out.
Right.
And be part of the community. You love music. We love music. Hear some voices, and they're gonna be like, "You need a deal."
You know what? I've got some homework.
Right. This is your new thing.
Right. I got a test for the week.
The judges for the
yes.
Oh my God!
For the mic drop.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I don't want to talk it up too much here because
we
haven't
started
our homework.
Let me roll that around the touch, but that's a great idea. All right.
Right? Isn't it really a good idea?
Yeah.
So coming up next, we have Heather Gunari, another, oh my God, they're all freaking longtime phenomenal members of the Friday Night Karaoke community. Heather Gunari is no exception. She joins all the collaborations. She starts the collaborations. She brings out the fire in every single song she sings. This is going to be How Do I Live?
Hold on. Wait, before you start the song, I want to disagree with you there for a second. They are not all longtime members of the FNK community. Heather is, Jennifer for sure, Karen.
A couple of
a lot of those folks are pretty new. We've got some people who've been around with us for forever, and new amazing people signing up every day. So there's few of these folks.
16,000 members of the Friday Night Karaoke Facebook community.
Yeah, I recognize Heather. I know her name. But a lot of these people, I don't know their names yet. They haven't been around all that long. This is amazing to see both the longevity of folks who've joined us from the beginning and folks who are still coming on with just such amazing talent. So I wanted to just interrupt you there. But you know what?
That is a valid point.
Yes. All right. You know what? But Heather deserves another full introduction. So rewind that a touch and give her the great
Heather freaking Gunari. She's going to be singing How Do I Live by Leanne Rhymes for another great addition to FNK Ladies Nights. Give it a listen.
Get through a night without you. If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, baby, you would take away how do I live without you? There'd be no sun in my sky. There would be no love in my life. There'd be no world left for me and I. Baby, I don't know what I would do. I'd be lost if I lost you. Now
mean, how do we live without more songs like that? I mean,
Seriously.
really. That
Honestly,
was
dude,
so freaking good. Heather
that was
Gennari. Wow.
fantastic. And then when you disappeared for a few minutes there, I wanted to dedicate that entire song to you, man. I was like,
water. I needed ice water. I was dying. Like it's like 1,000 degrees in here.
Yeah.
And the halo of
I'm agreeing with you.
That's the ring light that's like shining on me. When I originally ordered this ring light, I thought it was going to be this big, and they got here with like this giant box. I'm like, do we need that big box for my little ring light? And this thing is like standalone. It takes up like half my fucking wall, and it's just like shining this giant freaking 10,000 degree light on me.
Yeah, honestly, it's so.
But I look so
bright.
good. It's
so
okay.
Bright, I look
okay.
like I'm such in like the dark over here. You're like in the sun.
No, so that was Heather Gennari.
My iPhone flashlight. Like you're so.
Heather Gennari with "How Do I Live" by Leanne Rimes, and just absolutely amazing in every possible way. What a big dose of nostalgia with that song too. I mean, I just remember hearing that song on the radio all the time back in the day. I can't say that I ever had a Leanne Rimes album back in the day, but I did hear that song all the time on the radio.
Yeah, you did. You had it on tape and CD.
It's on my mixtape. It was like, Mike's secret, top secret, and don't play favorite songs. Yeah. Mixtapes were the best. I mean, remember that shit? That was the best.
I loved making mixtapes.
I love making them. I love getting them.
Man.
I remember like I first discovered Ozzy Osbourne, going back to that. My buddy Vinny on the bus, like on the bus to school, like in like freaking whatever grade, early grades, made me a mixtape of songs that were like, he's like, these are really cool things you need to listen to. And the first one was Mr. Tinker Train by Ozzy. And it starts off all weird and it's like, down, down, down. I'm like, this is awesome. And I grew up very, not that, I grew up listening to like oldies, like,
like, yeah, me too.
Herman's Hermits and stuff like that, like I'm the I thought I am. So going from that to like
that's all my parents played was Herman's Hermits.
Exactly. Big D 103.
Nice. We had CBS FM 101 with Harry Harrison in the morning.
So thank you, Heather Gennari.
I am old enough to sound exactly like Harry Harrison in the morning.
You sound exactly like it. You do have a voice for radio. I have a face for radio.
I've got a face for radio. That's the joke, dude.
That was Coming up next, we have Simone Tellier. She's going to be giving us a little Summertime by Ella Fitzgerald.
Let's do it.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high, so high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Take to the sky, but till that morning
I mean, come on, Ella who?
Amazing.
Ella who? I guess just got sunburned by that hot performance.
Right?
Sunburned.
Holy shit.
So I have a request.
Go on.
Simone Tellier, please set up a duet for
With?
lounge style awesomeness with Karen Kohler.
Oh,
and that will be
Oh,
such
shit,
a
dude.
powerhouse duet.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
Dude,
I mean, actually, I can. That's why I
First of
suggested
all,
it.
press the screen button. Press the screen
Oh,
button.
I get.
You keep leaving people frozen with the one screen. All right. Now, 2, that would be. I think we should do a live.
By the way, we're hiring a
FNK
producer.
night. What? I think we should do a live FNK night of lounge night, like lounge singer night.
I would love everything about that. I would
How
love it.
fucking sick would that be?
That would
Dress
be awesome.
nice. We got some FNK, IRL, lounge singing night.
Remember
Like
the
high-end
boat?
whiskey and just
You got Postmodern Jukebox on the boat to sing.
Yeah, I did.
You know, it was so great.
oh, I can get them again.
I know you can. I know. Oh, that would be amazing. But you make the entire thing like lounge music style.
I know, but we gotta get
rather
like,
than making
our
them like the
FNK
center of
singers jumping
attention,
up
we
there
pepper
and
them in.
singing.
Yeah, we pepper them in. We get them to sing with people. Oh
Yes.
my god,
Yes.
that would be ridiculous.
Yes, dude, that is
That
how
would
you
be
do it.
ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, I gotta run.
Oh,
Get in the boat.
We have an idea.
Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
I can't wait.
We need a boat too,
then,
right?
Then is it then we can sing like a lounge version of I'm on a boat?
Yeah. That's how you do
Yeah.
it. Wait, yeah, all right. I'm doing it.
This is such a good idea. So what you all just witnessed, by the way, this is how beautiful idea babies are made.
This happens like 20 times a day with us. Usually we picked like 2.
So again, Simone Tellier with Summertime by Ella Fitzgerald. Incredible, beautiful, stunning. I just absolutely loved that version.
Fantastic.
And it was just great.
So
Coming
good.
up next, we have our own knight in shining armor, Diane Knight. Did that work?
Yeah, you know what? If
Yeah,
you're
it
wrestling
worked.
with Night, you can use that joke.
Yeah, you know what? I can. Diane Knight, and she's gonna be singing "Someone Like You" by Adele. Give it a listen.
Hit it.
I heard that you've settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I've heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Someone like you, I wish nothing but the best for you. Till don't forget me, I think I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hoped to see my face, and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, oh babe. I remember you say sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, no regrets and mistakes, the memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, oh babe. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, oh babe. I'll remember you say sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah.
So that was Simone Tellier, and I am delighted by that performance. Get it? Delighted. Adele.
Damn, dude.
Delighted. Wow. And wow! Like,
That
it's not an
was
easy song, easy. I mean, like,
Holy
I mean, it's not an easy song. I mean, like that it was like that's one of those songs like it has so much nuance to it and so much emotion and feeling in every single note. And, you know, Adele when she
you can't
released
just
that song,
bang through that song.
yeah,
right?
you
Like,
have to.
That
you have
song
to be
is,
in it.
like you said, every single note, every word, you got to feel, right?
Yeah,
That, and she did it.
that was it. That was it. Simone Tellier was with. I'm sorry, that was Diane
That was
Knight.
not-
Did I just
yeah.
say Simone Tellier?
You
Sorry,
did.
Diane Knight. Diane Knight with Someone Like You by Adele. And
Can
really,
Can I double down on my statement from earlier where I was saying that these people are not singing in a professional recording studio, yet singing like in their kitchen or living room or anything? If you're looking at the video, so many of these people are recording with their original Apple earphones
Yeah.
with the wired earphones, holding up the little microphone at a specific distance from the mouth, singing this, and it sounds that good. So
Do you want-
one,
it drives me
shout
crazy
out
about that.
shout out to Apple for making those microphones sound freaking amazing on those stupid wired headsets. But two, can you imagine how amazing these people will sing when
The
they're in front of
studio?
an actual microphone in an actual studio? Like their
Mm.
voices would just come out
With a
perfect.
producer behind them and all that kind
Can
of
you
stuff.
imagine
Yeah,
that?
just- I can't imagine. Like I remember when I first started doing this, when we first started doing this in Friday Night Karaoke, and I
Yeah.
had like a random headset, and I had no idea what the hell I was doing. In fact, I don't even. I think I was recording on my phone and using the speaker in my phone, not even a headset at the time.
Right.
I didn't know what I was doing, and I remember like first upgrading to a headset and thinking like, well, that's what it is. And then I remember getting
done
this
it.
thing eventually and like the
Right.
whole setup, and like, you know, it's still not great. And I'm like, maybe I just need a better microphone. But then they're on these like little makeshift freaking contraptions, and it sounds incredible in every single
Incredible.
possible way. Diane Knight, if I had a fraction of that voice, I would never ever stop singing.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I can't
never.
disagree with you on that at all, man. Just perfect.
Absolutely
Good freaking
wild.
job.
And we're at that time. We're at the really sad time in
No.
the episode. You know, we're
No.
57 minutes in, and it's that time where we're on the last song.
Stop it.
One more to go. Just one more. I love this artist. The original artist here, Blondie. One of my favorites from back in the day.
We question it with Blondie. We ended up with Blondie. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, we're ending it with Blondie.
Okay.
If you
Let's
remember
do
like the CBGB days, Blondie was a big part of that whole scene. Back in the old punk. Yeah. So this is gonna be Rapture by Blondie and none other than Stacy Williams from the Friday Night Karaoke Rockstar Community singing this song. Give it a motherfucking listen.
Do it.
Flash and you do, and you don't stop. Short, go out into the parking lot, and you get in your car, and you drive real fast. You drive all night, and then you see a light, and it comes right down, and it lands on the ground, and out comes the man from Mars. You try to run, but he's got a gun, and he shoots you dead, and he eats your head, and then you're in the man from Mars. You go out at night, eating cars, you eat Cadillacs, Lincolns too, Mercury's and Subarus, and you don't stop, you keep on eating cars. Then when there's no more cars, you go out at night and eat up bars where the people meet. Face to face, yes, cheek to cheek, one to one, man to man. You dance toe to toe, don't move too slow, cause the man from Mars is through cars. He's eating bars, yeah, wall to wall, door to door, hole to hole. He's gonna eat 'em up. Rapture, be pure, take a turn through the sewer, don't strain your brain. Paint a train, you'll be singing in the rain. I said don't stop, do the punk rock. what you wanna be. Just have your body on TV, cause the man from Mars won't be never had to with the human race. And you hip hop and you don't stop. You just blast show shot. Cause the man from Mars started eating carbs and eating bars, and now he only eats guitars. Get up!
I mean, I can never, you can never go wrong with Blondie. And
Freaking Blondie, dude.
I just love ending the Friday Night
Yes.
Karaoke podcast with that song, with that artist. Like,
That was jamming as fuck.
I have actually a request for
Go
Stacy
on.
Williams.
Oh,
I feel like
I thought it was for
you
me.
could absolutely fucking rock D-Light Groove is in the Heart. Groove is in
Oh.
the heart.
She would crush
I
that.
can't.
All right. No, you can't rock it. She would crush
Yeah,
that.
I think she would crush
All right.
that little Lady Miss Kier.
All right. That's
Oh
the
my
request.
God. That's my
We expect to
request.
see that sometime this week
some point,
on the
yeah.
FNK group.
So that's it. You know, rounding out Stacey Williams, a little Rapture by Blondie. That was a phenomenal episode number 51. Thank you, Joe Rubin. It's that time where we need to pick another theme.
We do. Why don't you press the button, change the... we need a technical director here, man. Switching screens for us.
I don't even know what's going on.
You got this. Press the button. All right. We're back. All right. So we did it. Another week. First of all, before we do that, let's just cover a couple of things. One. Fuck, what was number one?
Number one is you can find Friday Night Karaoke
Yes!
on Facebook by typing in Friday Night Karaoke in the search bar, clicking join on the group. There's 3 little questions, answer them, and you're in like Flynn, baby, with 16,000 other rockstar karaoke enthusiasts. And it is negativity free. It is ad free. It used to be gimmick free, but not so much anymore. We're full of gimmicks.
We are
But-
gimmick fucking riddled with gimmicks. And this episode is sponsored by Smule Microphones.
Smule microphones, Shure microphones.
Fuck.
You just
All right. I gotta fucking stop
You're
drinking.
the worst. You're the worst.
Sure.
The host read ad from
That's
hell.
why we don't take ads. That's why we don't do ads.
Because we fuck it up.
I can't do it. All right. Anyway, the FNK. Sure.
Thanks for the microphone, sure.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. I'm gonna have to. I'm glad I saved the box. I gotta send it back now. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Fill the box with
Anyway,
cash.
the competition is coming up. We are taking entries from August 1st to August 31st. You need to tag the one song that you pick. Please do not submit 75 songs. We will only pick one. So pick the song that you really, really, really rocked and tag it with what? FNK mic drop.
No, it's too early for that. So actually, the way mic drop works, because you're
Is
drunk
it?
and you forgot. Yeah, the way mic drop works.
Is
Again, Joe's drunk and he forgot.
Is it?
We run for a good solid 3 weeks where you
Yeah,
can submit
a
as
month.
many songs as you like.
said
to
a
the
month
mic
earlier.
drop. Yeah. And then on the last week, we pick a group of finalists to submit songs, and then we have a panel of judges go through the
Mhm.
finalist songs live on stream for an hour or so, and we pick winners.
That was
the
really a
best.
fucking boring version of this entire competition, dude. That sounded like fucking bullshit.
Oh, it sure did. Well, you know what? We're going to come up with a really exciting rules for this one. Like we did it twice now already. They were both phenomenal. We had some amazing guest panelists or judges rather on the last one. And this one will be no exception. We had amazing talent across the board, both in the submissions and in the finals. And we are looking for another really exciting FNK mic drop challenge coming up
All right.
this August.
We'll write that shit up. And in the meantime, think of a song. Think of a song that you
Think of
fucking
songs.
crush
Yeah,
and get it ready.
Yeah, get it ready.
Get it ready.
Practicing. Yeah,
All right, but what are
smule
we
that
doing
up
next week?
with your Smule microphone?
with your Shure microphone.
So I'm thinking next week. You already said it, and now it's in my head, and now I kind of want it. FNK Lounge. That's what I'm thinking. FNK Lounge for
Really?
lounge music. That's you said it. I'm thinking it. I'm thinking. Let's do FNK Lounge. Is my suggestion. What's yours?
Well, since tonight was ladies' night,
Oh,
I was going to do
I want to change
dudes'
it. I want to
night.
change mine. I want to change mine.
What you just
Okay, FNK Lounge. All right, go. Yours. What's yours?
dudes' night.
Dudes' night?
FNK dudes' night.
But that's like okay.
Shut up. Fucking
So what-
cheap beer.
What kind of what kind of
Whatever
songs
the
do you
fuck
do for dudes'
thing.
night?
Make it fucking rock. I want a song where you're gonna sing it, and all the other guys in the bar are gonna be like, "Ah," and sing along with you.
Okay, I kind of like that.
Yeah, you do.
So is it FNK Dudes Night? Is a hashtag for
and
that one?
obviously, girls can participate. But you sing, just just
Yeah, of
fucking
course.
everything,
Yeah, this
obviously,
is-
right? So, but that's what the podcast is going to be, and let's do it. Or whatever you are going to change your suggestion to.
I was thinking FNK Woodstock songs from Woodstock. He takes a slow as Joe Rubin takes a slow sip.
I know. I wish I had a narrator. Joe. FNK Woodstock. Yeah, I mean, like 60s. We could do FNK.
Yeah,
60s.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. You know what? I kind of like the idea of the dudes one. I don't know what the selections are. Like, I don't know an easy way to pick those. Like,
maybe we change it to FNK Dive Bar.
Oh yes, done, fucking done. FNK Dive Bar. That's it. We're done. We have it. I'm in. We are in. That's it. You did it.
Yes.
You fucking son of a gun. You son of a something. Holy
son
shit.
of a.
You fucking did it. You know.
So and so.
You know,
Yes. FNK
totally
Dive
redeemed
Bar.
yourself.
FNK Dive Bar.
FNK Dive Bar. It's gonna be FNK Dive Bar. It's a hashtag FNK Dive Bar, and it's gonna be songs that you would hear in a dive bar. If you
And
don't
that
know what kinds of
everyone-
songs you would hear in a dive bar, what I would recommend
And the
is
entire room sings along.
Yeah,
Sweet
go to your local dive bar.
Caroline, right? Like
yeah,
anything.
go to your local dive
Come
bar.
on,
If you-
Eileen. Oh, I swear on my knees, right? Anything
Any
that
Journey
everyone in
song.
the room is going to sing along to.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing. My daughter's staring at me like, what's
All
wrong
right,
with
thank you,
guys?
Friday Night Karaoke. That was a phenomenal episode number 51. We love doing this for you. We love that you're here. We are the number 1 to number 5 podcast in Apple.
At any given moment, we're top
Yeah, it
10.
depends. It fluctuates. Yeah, we're somewhere in the top 5, top 10 usually. And we have you to thank. Thank you so much for being part of this and part of our community. Please join our Facebook group. While the podcast is really cool and we love you listening here, the Facebook group is where all the magic happens. There's nothing that costs any money there. You won't be hit by any ads. It is just about a love of music, a love of the karaoke community, and a love for people. And that's what it is. And that's where we're at. We would love to see you there. Thank you for listening. Mike out.
Yeah, Mike, way to stick the landing. Joe Rubin out. Peace.
Bye. How do I stop it?
Press the button.